You do a drywall inspection to this house right now. Studs are cut too short and all these different things that are failed. So there's nothing about them being better or worse. It's just about them being preference to be there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it has tricked American people to think that they're better when in reality it's just about them being preference. And now here we are with this bad mood that no one is there to replace them. But if you've taken all of the programs out of the schools, if you've even taken the fathers off the job, so I can't even bring my son on the job so he can learn. You see what I'm saying? 20 years later, our sons can't pick it up. Therefore, the labor force ain't here. We stuck with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got one more point to make. You want to interject?
Yeah. You gonna remember?
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead. Make your point.
It's one more thing, and this is big. It's talking about. It's speaking to the part about what America's going to do without them. And I had this thought that the 50, 60 million of them that are here. I understand, and it makes sense to me, that the need that is now is the need that they created for themselves.
The need?
So the need for resources, food, more gas, better, more roads, more housing, more schools, more teachers, right? So if I enter into a society and I multiply, and all of that stuff like that, didn't I then create more farm need? If I input myself, I created more car need. I created more housing need. I created more teacher need. Somehow, that more need is somehow transferred into what America is supposed to need. When Americans didn't need that extra need.
I see what you're saying.
We didn't need it. We needed what we already had, which was what already here. We had enough farming for who was here. We had enough schools for who was here. We had enough housing for who was here. You know what I'm saying? When someone else comes in, you created the more.
True.
You see what I'm saying? But now we like, oh, what we gonna do if they leave or they, if they just go on strike right now and leave? All you do is leave us with what we already had. You see what I'm saying? And so we have 50 million, 60 million abandoned spaces
This is wow.
that we never needed. You know what I'm saying? Now classrooms are back to the number they was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go in Bladensburg right now, the whole school Hispanic. I was there. I did a thing with my construction equipment. The kids came out. It was all Hispanic kids. If all those kids were to go back, you have an empty school. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need the school. So the need is from what you needed, not from what we needed.
Correct.
So we need less farming. All of the farmers that's crying about, not having no workers, we don't need to farm because we're not trying to feed them.
Wow.
They're not here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously it'll take 2 generations, I guess a generation to basically get things in effect because they are an integral part of infrastructure, sewer and gutter, how, the building of highways or the resurfacing of highways and stuff like that, right? But, I believe that we can work it out, and I'm speaking as an American. I'm a patriot, even though I hate my country sometimes. But my kids are here. My home is here. I don't know Africa. I don't know Mexico. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to about them versus us, it's us, And so it speaks to how whites ain't got nowhere to go and neither do us. We're a family regardless. You see what I'm saying? One more thing I want to add about what's un-American. You can't go into a country, establish your business, and not hire others outside of your nationality. That's un-American. When you came here, you worked for the white man and the black man, and then you got on your feet and did your own. When have you seen a Latino Spanish company employ a white or black person? Go look at any lawn. There's one company called Omni here. They do employ black drivers and some sign guys. But for the most part, if you put up 1,000 Latino Mexican companies, I am yet to see any black men on their in their trucks. If you're in the highway and you look over and see a truck full of Mexicans, where the black guy with them? Where the white guy with them? Hire a white guy. And this is why they're pissed. This is what the Project 2025 is all about. You know what I'm saying? Here come the government contracts, the federal contracts for highway, tree this and that, and they are awarded, and they don't go pick up not one American to help. And you know what I'm saying? So when we say you taking our jobs, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about. You're not including us in your success, but you're included in ours.
Oh boy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a t-shirt right there.
Yeah. You're not included. You know what I'm saying? Your task of building this whole community. I ain't one black man. I just bought this house brand new a year and a half ago. Brand new. This is a brand new house, right? And you sit here and watch this whole community come. I ain't seen a black man around here yet. Brian Holmes ain't hired one black man that I have seen in my community.
Yeah.
And we know that we can go anywhere. And it's not about racism. It's about what we were talking about, I guess, 5 minutes earlier, about including everyone. Where are the white kids? Can I see a white kid on a job site?
That's true.
Take the black kid out. Take the Hispanic kid. Where the white kids?
That's true.
If I'm talking about being an American, if I'm talking about going to war with my cover man as a white kid, Hispanic guy, if we see each other on the battlefield, we should see each other in the workplace.
True.
You see what I'm saying? We see each other in the NFL together. We see each other in this league together, the soccer league. We should see each other in the workplace together.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So who's guilty of that? You know what I'm saying? Whites and Hispanics have carved it out in the infrastructure and the house building and food as well. And have included each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's un-American. And that shit ain't cool. And I'll debate anybody about it, you know, and that's the one thing, that's my gripe, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not cool at all.
Right.
You know?
Wow. That was a lot of really amazing points.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I want to talk back about how we could take all this back to Trump and how we started this, okay? So, the self-accountability part of it, what ends up happening is that from dismantling the federal system, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, this is just what will probably happen. From dismantling the system as it is, it puts it in the hands of all these people. Now you're going to see, what is your subservience worth when the white man does not have the power or the money anymore? What is that worth? So now they've got their own communities, right? They have to exist amongst themselves. They become a clan. We can't go here. We can't go there. The white man cannot protect us anymore.
Right.
He cannot set us up. We can't go to him anymore for anything like that.
That was because we included ourselves in their whiteness.
We included ourselves, as you so well put it. We included ourselves, or you're talking about them, you know, in their success, but they did not include us in their success. Right?
Speaking to viewer, she's speaking to the part where
we were saying that about immigrants hiring themselves and not hiring Americans.
Right, exactly. Not becoming a part of the American experience.
Right.
But you know, yes.
So one group is including everybody in their success, and the other group is shutting everybody out. You know, so that they get to grow in a vacuum, and we have to. We don't have a choice. Now we have to grow in a vacuum, but it actually becomes a good thing. Is my point further down the line? At first, it's scary.
And stop right there. And that's exactly what blacks are saying.
Okay.
They are saying this is needed for us to come together.
Yes.
They're saying that this is the thing that basically has us start forming our own X, Y, and Z.
It's just a natural process.
Right.
Once we don't have a safety net, you know, it's up to us to help our fellow people as they do, or don't. It's it's up to them, and trust me, they're going to take care of their own. It's us who have been looking to them to, like, they're supposed to do something for us. Like, we didn't get it.
You know,
all these years.
Let me tell you the part about it that's sad for me, because I'm a humanist. You know, I like humans. I don't. So it goes back to what registered with me with the African guy was talking about when white people come into yourself, and they come into your space and they want to take over. Mm-hmm. But the black guy was saying they could be here if they wasn't a certain way.
Yeah, we have
so the black guy can see everything, see harmony. I was that guy.
If the white people were normal, if the white people were not greedy, if the white people were environmentally friendly, if the white people had tolerance, we could maybe live together. But their appetite of dominance is too much. That you cannot coexist in the same space without conflict. Because as soon as a white man comes into your space, he wants to arrange everything to make sure that it suits his world view. He cannot just come there and live and join us and live together in harmony with us.
You know, chasing money, not God.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Here you have the separation, and now we got to go and be this group of people, a whole colony, with our own media, our own Instagram, our own XYZ. Somebody not controlling the algorithm, someone's not controlling the servers. You know what I'm saying, and the generators and stuff.
It's very scary, and you have to make a choice. You know, a lot of people we're talking about is making a choice. Who will you choose? Are you choosing God, or are you choosing the other side?
Right.
Be trusting in God, and you know that God is going to provide for you. Don't be afraid like you need these things of the world, like these people of the world. So it like people have been saying, you know, there's been a shift. Like a psychological, spiritual divide. Like all of a sudden, everybody's talking about God. Everybody on any side, because there's a choice to be made. Right now, you have to choose. You can't stand on the fence anymore.